We have lots of folks that are involved. So we have 45 different projects that are specific projects, either based geographically or on a particular practice. Each of those have several partners in those projects. We have 150 partners across those 45 projects that are engaged.
2015 and 2016, we've really seen a strong buy-in, especially from cover crops, but also some of these edge of field practices like bioreactors and saturated buffers, and we only think that that's going to scale. In 2014, we did see some cover crop implementation with some producers, and maybe they would just try 40 or 50 acres, but now we have a few folks that from those that just started with 40 or 50 now have the full farm in. We do our water sampling, so we're hoping over a course of time we grab samples from tile outlets and then through also in the Miller Creek itself, and we're really continuing to gather data on that and hope to see a reduction as time goes on.
The advisory board includes farmers, Farm Bureau members, ISU Extension, and various others around, including some representatives from IDLs usually come to kind of help, and then our soil and water conservation districts from Blackhawk, Benton, and Tama counties are all hands on deck, so all of them, and then our partners include Tallgrass Prairie Center to City of Cedar Rapids and everyone in between. Phase 1 actually ended December 31st of 2016, and that was for the first 3 years. Phase 2 is kind of getting away from the first phase, which was demonstrations, so there was side-by-side strip trials and stuff like that, and it is moving to more implementation, so getting more acres on the ground, getting more edge of field practices, bioreactors and saturated buffers.
We're seeing increased number of cover crop acres, both in the statewide initiative, but in the project. We're seeing increased engagement of folks, so folks that are considering cover crops that haven't used it before. Last year we had, as part of our statewide initiative, 900 farmers that tried cover crops for the first year, and then we know that we had a lot of folks in the individual projects as well that were trying cover crops for the first year. So I think we'll see more cover crop acres. We see some areas like Washington County, Iowa, that is it certainly has a large number of cover crop acres. They've been working on it longer, and I think we'll see those acres grow in other places as well. I think we'll see more in-field nitrogen management. We have the computer tools and the late season application equipment that are going to make us better. But I think that next generation of edge of field practices, what happens to that water as it gets down to a tile line and it starts to leave the field, is going to be that kind of next focus of the water quality initiative.